This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Who knew Ladies of the Evening would be so useful? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadowrun Returns. In the last episode, we dealt with our new little hideout, checked through the shops, saw Coyote get a new arm and a new lease on life, and a couple of cool scars. You want to see what happened? You want to see how I got these scars? Well, she got tortured by a BTL group about going in guns blazing. But anyway. So, we're stuck at we need to get to the warehouse, but our knowledge of Dresden does not get us past this guard. We'll have to distract him. If you have the security personality when talking to him, you could have easily gotten past him, but we don't. So, what we need to do is steal a ladder from a junkie and talk to the local prostitute here. Or, sorry, streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? I should go, yeah. This time, now we have a new option here. For 20 new yen. Not me, a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. She looks at you knowingly. All right, 20 buys you 5 minutes of distraction. Then I've got to get back to work and earn some real new yen. A free $20, man. That's a sandwich. Or, there we go. That's a big gun you have there. And I don't know how long she talks to. Standard issue, ma'am. I don't know how long they talk to. Obviously, nothing will happen if we take too long. It's just... I don't know if there's any other dialogue. Maybe not. No, I guess not. Okay. Anyway, yeah, now a symbol appears there where we can place the ladder, so... I mean, if you have the etiquette, might as well get the security thing. If you're playing a shaman, or a class that uses etiquette, you could usually have all maxed out personalities by the end of the game. Anyway, we get 3 karma for just entering this area, so very nice. Need to see... Probably should, build up my... Let's see, build up maybe my, willpower so I can start building up my let's see, how's my willpower going? Well, I could build up key casting to 4 so I can buy these Strida ability when I go back to town, which I don't need to spend anything right this second because this area is not a danger zone yet, but it will be eventually, just not right now. And maybe not today, depending on how things go. So I was just seeing if there's anything else here. Ooh, hello. Something way in the corner here. Grab that. Alright, we get ourselves a concussion grenade, so we'll send this to the stash for now. We might need this later. Actually, yeah, I'll mess with it when I go back to the hideout. Yeah, this one's a phosphorus grenade. Packed with phosphorus, this grenade explodes, causing an additional -4 HP for 3 rounds. Basically like a poison, so which is very nice. And it has an initial damage of 8 and an AoE of 2. Area of effect for those who video game illiterate. Anything else here? Nope. Okay. Let's go inside the warehouse and see what's about the Ripper location. Inside, the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with grinders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going on about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Because we want that money that Sam's hidden away or whatever, so... I guess they just think everyone's walking inside is a cop, which is a bad way to think of things, but... See, what we got? We got a Gweer here. He's probably not going to be too fond of me being there. But we'll talk to him anyway. Busy right now, Onifist. Talk to a Gweer. Or Aguare, whatever. I think, if I remember correctly, I think you get some extra information if you paid off a Gweer earlier. So, which we won't be getting because I didn't pay him off. And you don't need to do that right now. Oh yeah, I need to do that when I talk to him. The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Hot. Alright, let's talk to Gweer. Or Aguirre, whatever. You again? How'd you find out about this murder? The press hasn't even picked it up yet. Let's see. I have some sources. Listen, officer, I'm just trying to do it right by my client. Might have a look around. Dresden called me. I read some tea leaves. Magic is real, you know. Check the attitude at the door, punk. Lone Star still has a jurisdiction on this crime scene. We've gone through the researcher's computer, and I have suspicions that this is a copycat crime. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB. The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try and determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigations at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicating he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Why are you telling me everything if you don't care about me being here? So that'll get you killed quick. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Scientists don't make good criminals. That's a lie. Tell me about it. Some runners like you probably offed him to cover up his core master's involvement and try to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Oh, for me not paying you off about the orphans. You're being very nice. All right, what's our objectives currently? Just investigate the murder scene. So, anything in here? Oh, there's a few things. Actually, before we do that, let's talk to Dresden and this Shannon Halfsky. I wonder what class she is. Oh, there you go, folks. You're not a cop. No, you are not a cop. I don't know. You're not a cop. She looks you up, watching you warily. I've seen you been praying. Do you know the deceased? Nope. Who's the stiff? I'm independent. What's your relationship with the dead man? Yeah, who's the stiff? She glares at you for a moment, and you can see pain in her eyes, along with something else. Power. He's my brother. I'm trying to learn from him the identity of his killer. But I'm afraid that his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any witnesses? There's got to be a way to force him to talk. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. There's got to be a way to force him to talk. A spirit is but an echo, and my brother is a very fragile state. Her brow then furrows with a sudden thought. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. One Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. Yeah, I got the key for some reason. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a giant spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? Of course, I'll do what I can. This better pay off. Alright, now we've had to find 2 haunted objects. Alright. Alright, Dresden, how's it going? Onifist, still working for the dead man. He chuckles. As you can see, we got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for... let's see. So what's the story with this one? Looks like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about the victim? Looks like the business is good for dial-up morgue these days. Ha! Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of his body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer ever knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he's probably had a major surgery at some point in the recent history. Unfortunately, the organ's gone. I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Not quite how I want to go out. Nice. Any idea where which organ the Ripper was after this time? Nice hole where his chest was. What was on the butcher's chopping list? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may be eviscerated within the chest cavity. McCluskey getting closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Dr. Aguirre doing on this case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre really loved to solve this before McCluskey and get his gold detective's shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. How vulgar. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tirelessly pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have an idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Or Aguirre. Sorry. I keep changing it how I want it. I'm going to take a look around. Let's see. Sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. Seems legit. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just a coincidence. This is only the third body I personally examined. One of the other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's the woman over there, even though we just talked to her? No clue. She just showed up. Next to kin, I think. Well, I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Alright, let's go into that one room, so... Let's see what's inside. We only got 2 options, so let's check the computer here. If we have decking, we can get some more information out of this, like about the next of kin. So we do lose out on... I mean, it's not important to solve it. We just lose out on more information that we could have known. But if we had decking for, we could have sent a dummy token upstream and pack sniffed what returns. But nope, we don't have that. So the computer is locked with a 2-factor encryption key, so we'll have to leave that alone. Ignore the computer. I am too dumb to mess with computer. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. When is a door not ajar? When it is ajar. Inside, you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. Gross. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. A lovely combination. The door... Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This is one of the items the shaman was looking for. Your pocket the comb. Okay, we'll leave the locker. Alright, anything else in this area? Doesn't look like it. Alright, anything else, like maybe on his body or something like that? Let's see. Ooh, something over here. Now, how do we get in there? If we can actually get in there. Ah, there we go. Let's see what's in here. Hello! Spirits! Spirits, I tell you. What's that? There is a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. The shoe! Follow the shoe! The shoe knows the way! Dig through the shoe pile. You find nothing interesting about the shoes in the pile. Thanks for that game. Now my hand smells like athlete's foot. Can you get athlete's foot in your hand? Would it called be athlete's hand at that point? It's hard to see whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Let's dig through the trash. Lovely. It's a sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of missing, interesting items. Split the earrings. The earrings is made out of burnished steel, formed in the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Split the dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that has seen better days. You barely make out the face of a grinning troll in the front. Maybe it's like some famous cartoon character or something. Or it's Shrek. I'm not sure. Split the cred stick. And surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slide it into your PDA and $200 or new yen is added to your account. Okay. Thank you for the free food or free money. Alright. Let's go back to Half Sky and see. Oh, can we go over there? No, we can't interact with that, so, alright. Speed up, go faster. Faster, faster! Alright, Half Sky, we got your items. It feels as though you found enough objects. Yeah, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. With her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you, these items are all I need. It shouldn't take me long to... What's this all about? I forgot what voice I gave him. I'm not doing very well with my voices, like changing them up too much. I'm like repeating my voices. Officer Guire trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... This is a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. Watch your turn. Watch your tone. She's a mourning. That's her brother. Makes her a business. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. He has a sense of humor. Now get the hell out of here. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. You got the whole Lone Star there. I think you're going to have to just suck it up, lady. Anyway, game farm. Oh, you let that guy in. Internal Affairs, I'm sure they'd love to talk to you. Sorry, like a bunch of conversation. He basically said, why'd you let those people inside there? And then something about Internal Affairs, and then he mentions Internal Affairs. They want to talk to you, and he's like, oh. Anyway, you got 5 karma for helping with that situation. So, yeah, the karma's piling up. Shannon Half Sky. What do you got? That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should be grateful you were able to collect these items before the clouds carted everything off. Can we summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. Not looking good now, but do you have any plans for this evening? Rent a cop like these won't tie up the place for long. Yeah, do you have some free time, even though your brother just died? A little breaking and enter, perhaps under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? It means your brother's killer doesn't take another life, then yes. It may be a rabbit hole, but I've got to get to the bottom of this. As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. Don't worry, I always follow through. Booyah. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kind of people you need. You can say that the best money can buy. Just smile. Good, I'll put up the money if you can find the bodies. Yeah, she gives us 4,000 new yen for that. She really wants to find her brother's killer. Understandable. I'm surprised she has the money for that. She produces a fistful of crumpled new yen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, and then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Alright, well we can't do anything. We can't go. They barricade the place, so we can't go back in. So we'll have to come back after we prepare our team for this event. This event actually, the warehouse combat is actually kind of difficult, so you want to be sure to be prepared. But we have a way to get extra karma before this. So as you start to leave the warehouse, your comm link chirps in. The face of Coyote pops up on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Oi, Onifist, you're in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. Let's see, no problem, what do you need? Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushes like Stevie J around the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. I remember, sounds nasty. Get to it. Her eyes close. Right, sorry. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-end dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him but he pushed me away, then he disappeared. I've been shooting at BTL labs ever since trying to find him. You're on a crusade. I'm guessing you have a new lead. So here's the thing. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is. Got an old friend who's eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. Work on the Ripper thing. Can't get distracted. I'm on my way. You know the deal, Coyote. I work. I get paid. Her face falls. I got nothing, man. Call it a favor. Good luck. I'll get back to looking for Sam's killer now. Okay, so you can skip this if you want, but it is free. I think you do find some new yen, but the big thing is you get karma, and obviously, depending on the difficulty you're playing is, you probably want to have as much karma as you need. So, sure, maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks, I'll send you the address. See you soon. If not, you just go back to you go back to the hideout and prepare for the warehouse battle, basically. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be on the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like cesspools filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco in a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his... I read that wrong. On a street corner, eyeing the roof, the doorways, and the windows. Oh, it doesn't say and. It just does another comma. You think... Okay, anyway. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposely, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. You know, this kind of reminds me of an episode of Red Dwarf where Lister gets a new arm. I don't know why. I mean, nothing comedic is happening with it. It just reminds me of it. Thanks for meeting us. Onifist, I owe you one. No sweat, I figured you could use the backup. Let's get it done. I have a killer to find. Maybe I can find a way to make this pay off. You never know. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I've got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were out on your way. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Unicorn later today. Hopefully that helps. If you decide not to do Coyote's side mission, when you pop up there, Cherry Bomb tells you that Sam's sister arrived. So I think she still does it anyway, but that's to indicate that something happened off screen that she got there. So good job, thanks. I thought I told you I didn't need help with that. She looks at you, her scarred face hard. Yeah, I remember. You're welcome. Yeah, I love playing a dick in games like this just to hear the response, because most people probably don't like writing nasty dialogue, so... and this doesn't affect anything other than just being funny for me. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in and grab Gino and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Paco seems to be the... it seems to be Coyote's wearing the pants in this relationship. Okay. Okay, yeah, and we have Coyote and Paco back in the group. They're the same as before. However, their items, I believe, they have some new items in their inventory. Yeah, they have a... They now... Before, I think Paco had like a healing kit and like a basic grenade. Now they have a healing kit 2, advanced medikit, which heals more. I'll have to look up how much it heals. It just heals a bit more than the first one. Oh, it's 20. Sorry. It tells you on the thing. Basic medikit hits 10, and they have the machete concussion grenades. Interesting. That's very specific. I wonder why. She also has concussion grenades, smoke grenades, and another concussion grenade. And she carries an Ares Predator with her and the Benelli Raffaello shotgun. A low and all-purpose shotgun. Does 12 damage, 5 range, 4 cap, AoE 6. So you have to get close for her. But shotguns are really good in this game if you can get up close. Because they have a high crit potential. Ares Predator, and we've already read about that. And Paco has the baseball bat and the Uzi 3. The most popular SMG in the world. Damage 7, range M, cap 24. And then we got ourselves with our fist and a baseball bat, even though our fists do a lot more damage. I really just need to sell the baseball bat. I don't even need it anymore, to tell you the truth. So, okay. BTL Clocker. BTL Clocker. The orc looks twitchy. His eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout as if he's going through some internal checklist. Oi, oi, how you doing? Good night for a trip, ain't it? She leans in and whispers in your ears. This guy is a cloaker. Trades work time for chips. Part-time salesman. Part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You forgot you're a troll for a while. You want to play the troll tool? Sell BTLs, right? Let's see. I think there's a very it might be another place. I think there's a very specific response you can get. It might be another level where you can get a... Anyway, let's just ask some questions. Sell BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chumma. Oh yeah, better than the loft. Definitely better. Dream chips, mall better, sim stem, sim sense without peak limits, high octane intensity. What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all of it. We got it all of it. We got it all. Oh, yeah, what you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to do bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairytale, direct chummers, love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't matter what the trip is as long as there's slagging involved, right? Cody's eyes are hard. Her pupils tight little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker turns around, more nervous now. Yeah, maybe, yeah. For the right price, you can feel it. It's like, what it's like to die, what it's like to kill. If you got those sensors turned off, you could actually die in that case. How does this place operate? How do you get in? That's the best part. The best part is the lab. They test the new stuff there. The hardest track. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. They'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right in there. Or guy's guard, or you while you're chipping. Safest way, drummer, safest way. Don't you know you're hurting people selling them this Drek? His eyes stop rolling. He's focused on high alert. You want to step back off that? You want to step back the hell back? That's this brawl biz, chumma. It's the biz of the people, and by the people, it's for friggin' people. So slot off there. You know what you're looking to get. I'm stepping back. I just want to go see. Guess I'm looking to hurt. Punch him. Glass jaw. Yeah, if you kind of confront him about it, you basically get a sucker punch in. All right, that's the response I was looking for. So, I got a concerned woman. Oh right, any interactives outside the people? Nope. Okay. Usually you can press the Alt key to highlight that. So let's check with the concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that direct. They're selling. BTLs are killers. They're most of all. Theirs most of all. Sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I know. I do. I know. Lost my husband. Lost my son. My daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. I don't even want to think about stuff like that. Do you have to pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers, "They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Hopefully, Kazuma Kiryu isn't here." Japanese mafia. Oh man. How many? What kind of firepower? There's a guy on the floor, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. He's blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wondering about. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. She's amped, ready. 5 or 6, not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chip heads inside the lab? Yep, all day, all night. And they can be dangerous too. Chip heads? Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want, make them do whatever, turn them into whores, killers, anything. That is a messed up future. Kind of reminds me of Ghost in the Shell has a lot of stuff that somewhere like that could happen. We're looking for a kid named Gino, know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker, trades his time for chips. Little like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's writing a dream chip. Gotta go. Alright, she gives you an idea of like what to do ahead. Probably be a good idea if you can. Probably save at some point, so because I could probably do this the first time, but I want to have a backup anyway because combat will ensue at some point. So we got Jamal, got Charlie. What does Charlie say? Charlie's an orc with expressive of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through his standard platter. Need a pass, 50 Nuyen each, 150 for the lot of you. That'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and we'll keep you safe while you ride. BTL chips are separate costs. Lay about 3 hours. Prices vary. Buy those inside. Never mind, if you have a Charisma 4, you can convince them. I want to take a look around first. If the selection good, we'll give you 2 Nuyen on our way out. Or you can just pay him for 150, or sucker punch him in his blind eye. If you sucker punch him, he doesn't get knocked out. You do some damage and immediately goes into combat. So, but we can do the strength of 4. Fix him with a stare. I don't think we need passes, do we? There's one good eye waivers. Nope, I'm good. See you on the way out. We don't need no stinking passes. Okay. Anything else around here before we go inside? Nope. Yeah, sucker punching doesn't knock him out completely. Jamal has has the look of a long-time chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, big man? Oh, well, actually, we don't really need to do that. So, but since we can pass, but we can ask him about it anyway. You're right. I got a few. I sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 Nuyen for them. I get you 3 for 100. That's all right. Walk away. Yeah, we don't need to since we have the strength. If that's a way to like get a little bit cheaper if you do that, but yeah, we don't need to talk to him. So keep on moving. Cross the bridge. You guys have anything? No, we got a couple of dudes in here, so we have to be aware of the placement of people and things. So. All right, no things to interact with. Yep, we're in the room itself. So the entire floor of this tenement has been given over to chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly following silent as they turn towards you. BTL security. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The Yakuza Decker. The man with the cyber deck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab. Oh, this is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Onifist, don't attack any of the chipheads. They don't know what they're doing, and they could hurt Gino. I can't promise no chipheads will die. No civilians, casualties. Got it. We want it. Well, actually, I think we choose the other option anyway, but there is a reason to not kill them. It's not like one of those, whatever. You actually get extra karma if you can do it without killing any of the chipheads. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Concussion grenades will take them out for like, make them not. You won't have to mess with them for like 3 rounds or something like that. So let's see about all the ones moving around. Okay, we got chiphead man, chiphead woman. We got BTL security, Yakuza Decker, and the chiphead dwarf. So we don't want to kill these guys. So it might be better to wait till they get together and take a few free hits from them, because they can do basically fist damage to me, which is like possibly 4 damage or more, depending if they crit. But yeah, that's why Coyote and Paco had the concussion grenades on them. So I need to move so I can get some armor before I roll charge on in, because I didn't buy the stride ability yet. Yeah, I guess let's just run back over here. Oh yeah, and you can this computer is hackable, so if you've got a decker in your group you can oh, I didn't even notice that lady there. Whoops. But the chipset characters are the ones we want to avoid. I would have punched that person if I'd anyway, I forgot what the I think it allows you to like look up cameras and stuff like that. There might be a few other things, but it's been forever since I played a decker in these games. Okay. Now let's go over here, switch to the gun, and shoot the operator. Operator, give me some news. I got a bad case of loving you, with a shotgun. Anyway, let's blast her. Bam! Luckily, this game doesn't have a thing of counterattack. Well, okay, technically it does have counterattacking, but you have to use an ability that does that. So, oh, they're not even. Usually the chip people are supposed to go straight after us. Oh, what? Okay, they're lining up for a grenade. I might have Paco use his let's see, chiphead woman. Let's see. Unfortunately, that's 2 attacks. I could just run up and attack him. So can I? No, I can't because it costs a AP. Yeah, let's attack him. Ow. No good crit or anything like that. All right, since that gets them together, let's go ahead and use a concussion grenade on them, because it'll lower their AP, so they'll only get 1 attack anyway. So that's pretty good to hit right there. So nice. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a Yaka shaman there, so let's get Coyote there. Can she hit her with her gun? Yeah. Ooh, nice. 12 damage. Ow. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I'm getting pretty lucky with the damage. Oh yeah, there's a. Oh, they stun. If you get 0, if you do enough AP damage to someone, they get knocked out. So yeah, she got Oh, and yeah, we have to be careful because the shaman can summon a helper, and they can go wild and they'll attack like chip heads and stuff like that. So so that can suck for those who don't want to get hurt. So that kind of sucks actually. Well, let's do killing hands on ourselves. 99% missed? Are you insane? How? Alright, whatever. I want to see if I can try to kill this shaman. There we go. Oh, I thought... Never mind, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, he died. Yeah, see, I have to now reset, so... Alright, well, can we do this battle and save the chip heads without the game kind of screwing us over? Or are the chip heads doomed to failure? Yeah, see, the shaman screwed up. His shaman's now going crazy. It's attacking whoever, so... But can we do it right next time? Find out next time in the next episode of Shadowrun Returns. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.